Hi everyone, my name is Lena Nguyen. I'm a family law attorney. Today we're going to talk about what makes divorces so expensive. In the United States, it costs under $100 to legally marry someone, and on average, $15,000 to legally divorce someone. So what makes divorces so expensive? Well, the more contentious a divorce, the higher the cost of the divorce. Number one, attorney's fees. The bulk of the expenses in a divorce are attorney's fees. And attorney's fees actually mainly come from the discovery phase of a divorce. It's part of the divorce where the parties use certain legal procedures to obtain evidence from the other party. There are 6 forms of discovery in family court. Number 1, interrogatories. Number 2, requests for admissions. Number 3, requests for production, inspection, or entry. Number 4, depositions. Number 5, subpoenas. Number 6, mental or physical examinations. Number 2, attorney ad litem. An attorney ad litem is appointed by the court to provide legal services to a person, such as a child. The judge, one spouse, or both spouses can request an attorney ad litem for the child or the children in the marriage. They are the child or the children's advocate, and they'll express the child or children's wishes to the court or jury. Number 3, an amicus attorney. An amicus attorney is also known as a friend of the court, and they're appointed by the court to provide legal services for the court. The amicus attorney does not represent either one of the parties or the child or the children in the marriage. They are the eyes of the court outside the courtroom. They'll make home visits, conduct interviews, and attend court hearings. An amicus attorney assists the court in protecting the best interests of the child or the children. Number 4, therapists. I always encourage clients to hire therapists for both themselves and their kids because 1, my fees are higher than a therapist's fees, so they do not want to spend all that time venting to me. And number 2, mental health really matters. Number 5, private investigators. Private investigators are hired in divorces to obtain evidence and proof of certain events. I've known some people who have hired up to 6 private investigators at one time to follow their ex-spouse. While I think that might be a bit excessive, if it gets the job done, then I guess it was worth it. Number 6, forensic accountants. Very often I represent a spouse who has zero knowledge of the family finances. Unfortunately, the discovery tools that I can use will not reveal all the assets, especially when a spouse is hiding assets. I'll often hire forensic accountants to assist in this investigative process. Number 7, process servers. Process servers deliver legal documents such as subpoenas, which is a court summons, to a respondent or a person that is involved in a court case. The more witnesses my clients will need for trial, the more the client will actually have to pay in fees to a process server. Number 8, document copies. Legal cases undeniably rely on physical document copies. There have been cases where there would be 10 to 15 banker boxes filled with documents. Now, although we're living in a highly technological society, judges, courts, and lawyers still print out their documents. From my experience, many judges do not appreciate pulling documents out onto tablets, laptops, or phones to show them. Some firms will charge their clients per paper copy, and some firms will have a flat rate monthly printing fee. Number 9, travel fees. Attorneys usually charge a travel fee to attend court. The longer and further the commute, the more you will have to pay. Number 10, court costs and filing fees. To start a court case, you will have to pay a fee. In addition, because most courts have electronic filing, every document that is filed electronically is also charged a nominal fee around $2 per filing. Number 11, mediators. Mediation is a procedure where the parties hire a trained, impartial third person. In divorce cases, it's usually someone with extensive knowledge of family law, and they'll assist the parties in reaching a settlement. Some courts will require mediation before the case can go to trial. Number 12, appraisers. Appraisers are used for parties to get a better estimate of all the marital assets that will need to be split. They are also used as expert witnesses in trials when spouses argue over the value of a property. Number 13, custody assessments. When parties cannot come to an agreement regarding the custody of their children, the court may order a custody evaluation. These are done by mental health experts, and they can be court-appointed or chosen by the parties. Their job is to evaluate the family and make recommendations to the court regarding custody of the children. Number 14, tax accountants. Divorces involve a lot of tax concerns and implications when splitting marital property. For instance, what are the capital gains on the real estate and how much will that cost you at tax time? I always encourage clients with a high net worth and a lot of assets to talk to a tax professional before agreeing to a settlement. Number 15, psychologists and psychiatrists. In some cases, the judge or a party can request a psych evaluation of the other party when mental health is an issue.
Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you live in Texas and would like a free self-help divorce kit, please check the description box below to sign up.